So I wanted to come on and do this video. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I didn't know whether or not to do it or not. Um, but after a couple of months, which this happened to me a couple of months ago, I've had a chance to think about it and realize that being laid off is nothing to be embarrassed about. Last year, millions of people got laid off if, out of no fault of their own, um, for different various reasons, company reasons, people, companies, you know, in some cases wanted to brace for the financial instability of things um, in the world, the economy. I got laid off after 20 years of being um, employed. Um, and being out here unemployed is, I don't know a good word for it, but um, I was a good employee. I didn't have any bad marks in 20 years on any of my reviews. It's just something that happened. And, you know, being unemployed, I would say over the age of 40, is a challenge. So being employed over the age of 50 or more is a huge challenge. Um, Trying to navigate the unemployment job market is insane right now. Totally insane. Been looking for a job for 2 months now, and I've had interviews. Um, and in some of the different places that you go to apply for jobs, you can see how many people have applied for that same job. And a lot of time it's over 100 people. So the job market is horrific right now. But I just wanted to share with those that are in the exact same boat as me that it is nothing to be embarrassed about. Um, it has happened to millions of people, and maybe we can share our experiences. Um, I wanted to maybe have this post and a few other posts about my experiences in being unemployed, and how I'm going to try to navigate this season of life. Be a space where we can share ideas, we can help each other out, um, things that maybe you guys have found during your experiences, you can share that'll help me, and vice versa. Um, I think it is, you go through these different emotions of, oh, okay. um, and then you go through your anger, and then you feel like you're kind of dangling on a leaf all by yourself somewhere. You're just out there, um, with no direction, which is kind of, how I feel. There's like you have no direction. You don't know what your next season of life is going to be. But take it in stride. It might be something good for you. And that's the way I'm trying to look at it, that it's going to be something that's going to be positive and good. Um, and that's the way I would like to share, with people that are just like me, that's trying to navigate through this, that it would be something better to come. And so, um, those of you that are trying to embrace this season of life at an older age, midlife age, welcome. Welcome over here. Welcome. Uh, would love to chat with you and see what your comments are um, about this unemployment thing, um, the unemployment life, um, and applying for jobs and things that you found when you've had to research. Because once you get past that first week of just decompressing and self care, which I highly recommend when this happens, if this happens to you, to totally decompress, back up, back away from whatever the desk, the whatever situation, and just decompress and maybe take a week and just relax, relate, release, and go through all the things before you have to go through all the things. Because there are a lot of things. Oh my God. There are so many things that you have to do when you become unemployed. And it continues and continues, and things keep popping up that you have to navigate through. And it's going to take a while. And go through a lot of anxiety off and on, trying to figure out your whole bill situation, especially if you're single. I know it's hard if you have a significant other or you're married, but if you're single, like myself, and you've been working for 20 years, then your life is built around that income and bills. So yeah. So this channel I've had, prior, and I actually changed the name to kind of fit what was going on. But it's a lifestyle channel. I did fashion because I love fashion. It's a hobby. Of course, I love to shop, which is that's something that has, had to stop. But I also bake. So, and I have, desserts and stuff that's on this channel. And I'll still have that. I'll still have a lifestyle in fashion and baking and stuff, because that's a part of me and what I like to do. But also, given this season of life right now, um, I'll share my journey on this unemployment experience, and um, how I'm going to navigate this and what the outcome is going to be, because it's going to be a shocker for all of us, including me, how this is going to come out and the outcome of what's going to have to happen here. So, anyway, welcome, and, subscribe to my channel and share with me, your thoughts and ideas about things, and maybe you can help me out with some ideas of things that you've had to navigate through, all of the things. And I'll go over, do a video to talk about the things, and and maybe get some feedback from you guys, to help others with some life things that have to happen um, when you find yourself unemployed. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and um and just talk about that. Um, don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, Um, and maybe let me know some side hustles. Yeah, what's some side hustles that we can do in the meantime while we're looking for a full-time job, sitting here and actively applying and applying and applying. What's some side hustles that we can do? Of course, social media, since I already have that going, um, help me with that. That would be great. But what else? What else can we do to keep things moving along? To keep keep the bills paid? What have you done um, in this situation? And what have you found to be successful and beneficial to help you um, navigate things? So, all right. Until next time, we'll talk later.